In this episode we are going to THOR'S well, which is a nice little location up the Oregon coast. As I said, THOR'S well is a nice little location up the Oregon coast. It's fairly easy to find using Google. You can park on the Pacific side of the Highway 101 and you can get a fine view from the road over the location. There is a trail leading down to the coast, and the coast is made up of pointy and sharp lava rocks. The location is most attractive photography-wise during weather with high waves and high tide. When the waves come crashing in, they follow paths under the rocks that leads to the well, which sprays out huge amounts of water, which then flows back into the well and leaves beautiful streaks of water and foam. The lava rocks in combination with sneaker waves are also the biggest danger at this location. If a sneaker wave hits, most of its energy is taken by the rocks, but if it's tall enough it can flush over the rocks and pull you around. You'll probably not be pulled into the sea, but being pulled over razor-sharp lava rocks isn't particularly healthy either. In my experience with both the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean, waves come in waves. And by that I mean that every 5 to 10 minutes, a cluster of 3 to 6 bigger waves come in. Bigger waves relative to the normal waves. Factors like tide and weather and location of course influence how big these waves are. If there is a risk of waves hitting the spot you've scouted for photography, my suggestion is to stand and watch how the ocean behaves from a safe location for at least 15 minutes before getting close to the ocean. Even though it is interesting to see how the water sprays out of THOR'S well, it's on the water's return down the hole that you can catch these beautiful streaks of foam and water. You will have to walk a bit around and try to find what composition works best for you in the given situation, but there is plenty of compositions to choose from. I came to get those special streaks streaming down into THOR'S well, and I wanted to mix it a bit up with a whirlpool effect where the water went around the well before falling back into it. In general, take care of your gear, bring some cloth to wipe off the water. There's also a lot of salt in the water vapor, so be aware of that too. It's also almost impossible not to get wet here yourself. In the end, it's all about making it as practical for yourself as possible so you can focus on taking the pictures. So bring some tall shafted Wellingtons or some waders so you can easily move around. This location is particularly beautiful during sunsets, where the sun sets in the Pacific Ocean, and during nighttime where you can see the Milky Way above the well. When we were there, a storm were approaching, so I got a very moody seascape with a lot of storm clouds. Thanks so much for watching. I highly appreciate all the comments and I try to answer all of them, so if you have anything at all you can just throw it down below. I would also very much appreciate a like. In the next episode we are going to the Columbia River Gorge, which is located east of Portland. This gorge is mainly known for all the waterfalls, and the next episode will be very long since I have planned out 10 different locations in there.